Hi everyone, it's Vicky here with another how-to card. Today I'll be using this stamp set by Simon Says Stamp, which is called Road Trip, together with the matching dies. So let's get started. I'm taking a piece of white cardstock and I'll go ahead and stamp some of the images. Now I have some good friends who are going on a European tour with their car, so I thought this card would be appropriate. And since they are two families actually, I have a second card with the same theme but in a totally different style, which I'll share in the following days. At this point I have a rough idea of which images I'm going to use on my card, so I went ahead and stamped the sun and the car as well as the baggages. To stamp my images I've used Simon Says Stamp inks, and you can find all the colors in my supply list that you can find on my blog or just below the video. And also I've used Memento black ink to stamp my car and the luggages, since I'm going to be using Copics to color them in. As you can see, I'm also stamping this tag. I didn't like it at the moment. I thought that was too dark, so I'm switching ink pads there. But as you will see later on, I finally didn't use that image on my card. I'm also stamping that cute little heart, which I'll be using on my card after all. And now that I'm finished with stamping, I'll go ahead and use the matching dies and die cut all the images that I have stamped already. This is a die by Simon Says Stamp, which is called On the Road, and I think it goes perfectly with the theme of my card. And I'm using this cardstock, which it is called Smoke by Simon Says Stamp also. I'm going to die cut that shape out of it, and this is going to be my frame for my card. And now I'm trying to find out a patterned paper for my background. I'm looking on the blues, since this is going to be sort of a sky, and that's a paper pad by Die Cuts with a View, which is full of basic pattern papers with stripes and chevrons and dots, and I think it's a must-have. Anyway, I'm just marking with my pen how much of this pattern paper I want to cut out. And now I'm ready to assemble my card. As you can see, I've used my Copics to color in the images. I did just some basic copy coloring, not too much shading or anything, since the baggages as well as the car are very small images. Now I'm using those teeny tiny foam squares at the back of my frame, and since I want this to be popped up for adding some dimension on my card. I'm sticking the background of my card at the back of the frame, and then I'm ready to stick everything on top of my card base. For my card base I've used Simon Says Stamp ultra heavy white cardstock, and I'm going to link that below. And I've made a standard card that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And now my card is almost ready, but I didn't quite like that white space in the center of the sun, so I decided to fill that in with a button and at the same time add some fun embellishment on my card. So I'm just tying a bow with a white string on that button, and I'll stick it with glue dots at the center of my sun. Finally, to add my sentiment, I'll go ahead and white emboss it on that strip that's die cut out of that frame die, and I'm stamping the sentiment at the center and apply some white embossing powder. The sentiment I'm using is also included in the stamp set that is called Road Trip. Now, I'm not going to apply foam squares at the back of this strip because I want that to pop right inside that space in my frame. You'll see what I mean now. So I'm applying tape adhesive at the back and I'll just put it right there. I like the dimension, as you can see, and I have also added that cute little heart that I've die cut previously. Now I'm using my clear Wink of Stella glitter pen to add some shimmer here and there. I'm applying glitter on my sun, the heart, as well as parts of the car. To finish off my card, I'll finally use some glossy accents on parts of the car, such as the windows. And I guess that was the card for today. I hope you had fun and got inspired. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my videos and give me a thumbs up. Thank you all for watching.